What's happening, everybody? Monday night live stream. Let me click that real quick. Hope everybody's doing okay tonight. Got a full house. Very excited to have these ladies and gentlemen here. Done many streams with Jennifer and Dean, of course. This will be the first time on air with Kurtis. Very excited about that, everybody. And we're going to kind of dip into the meetup that I had about 2 weeks ago, a little over 2 weeks ago. Just had a phenomenal time. I hope everybody else did, and I know they did. It was perfect weather, and just a great experience. And I was pretty speechless at the beginning of all the people that showed up. And I'm going to go ahead and bring them in. Let me just check one thing. Sorry, guys. Bring everybody in. What's happening, everybody?
Hola.
Hey, guys.
What's up, Mark? Hola, Jennifer. What's up, Dino?
Hey, brother.
Hi, guys.
Hey,
What's going on? Thank y'all so much. I know how hard it is to get this many people, especially together at the same time. So I really do appreciate y'all all coming on with me here tonight.
Well, it's good to be back on panel with you, Mark.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's been a while.
We're all under the same roof, so it's easy to coordinate with us.
Right. And explain a little bit of that. I see. So we'll start with you, Kurtis. So you just got here recently, right?
I did. Exactly a month ago. Literally exactly a month ago. Yep. Just got down. So I'm still acclimating to the southern ways.
From New Hampshire, right?
New Hampshire, up in New England. Yep. I drove down on Halloween Day.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I just got my Alabama plate today.
I'm trying to find something real quick. So Dean, how long have you been here?
Since March.
March.
I left West Virginia and then come down here in March, around March 1st, March 2nd. And been going strong ever since.
So what do you think about
Alabama? Help from my sister here.
What do you think about Alabama, Dean?
Oh, it's interesting.
Just in general, yeah.
Well, I like it's clean. Not a lot of trash around, you know. You got your different kind of people and stuff, but pretty much people are nice. It's clean. Pretty inexpensive compared to a large part of the country.
Yeah, most of it's pretty clean, I guess. There's some parts that are kind of sketchy, but
yeah,
really great to have all y'all and so close. And I do want to say I first reached out to these three about the date of the meetup, so I knew they were coming, which was incredible. And then we got like, I don't know, 5 more or so people. And I'll just go ahead. Let me show this real quick as far as who was all there. And this is off of David Wayne's video.
That's a good picture.
Yeah. From left to right, that's David. He's a rock climber around the Birmingham area. And there's Dean. David Wayne drove all the way from Massachusetts, which was crazy. There's me, Bridget. I didn't know she was coming until a week before. And she she flew her son from Canada, around the Niagara Falls area. And I don't think any of us knew, which I know we didn't, because I didn't know about Talitha. She just kind of pulls up and we're all talking and kind of looking. She didn't get out yet. And then she gets out. She kind of comes over. And so we met Talitha and so where she was from. And she said Arizona. And I was kind of blown away about that. Very awesome person.
Yeah, she seemed very sweet.
Very, very nice. I was just surprised that she came in from Arizona and, like all on her own, just didn't
By
know
herself.
anybody or nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And of course, Jennifer and Kurtis there to the right. So, yeah, I just want to show that really quickly. Let's
It
go.
was so much fun.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there it is. It wasn't working earlier. So what I do, I've got like a slideshow of some pictures, and these are the pictures that I've taken before. And that was another thing, man. And I think like you went live a little bit, Jen there, and then y'all did your own thing, and I didn't really take any pictures at all because I had so many to begin with, and I just wanted to get to know everybody and talk to them, and it was more than I expected too. And I was trying to go back and forth to everybody, and but it was a great day. Really enjoyed it, and I just want to say thanks to all those that are not here on screen for coming.
We got really lucky with the weather too. It was a beautiful day.
Yeah, it was an awesome day.
You couldn't ask for better weather. I mean,
Right?
It was 75 blue skies.
I know.
I mean, it was crazy. Except for the first spot we went to, that sun was like beaming right in this on those pictures. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just play a little bit of this. What's going on here?
StreamYard updates.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Reminds me of the old days, Mark. It's not me this time.
It's our show now. We're taking over. Our melted reality.
No, it's really
Welcome,
it's really great to have Mark bring us up here. Like he indicated, we've done a lot of streams together, and it's been a while. And Mark is top shelf right here.
Absolutely, he's OG.
Yeah,
That is correct. It's quite an honor to be up with all three of you.
well, it's good to have you, bro.
Water the Tree is in the house. Welcome. We've been watching a lot of your videos. You have amazing footage.
Yeah,
Big fan, Water the Tree. I love your stuff.
Yeah. 76. Mark is in the house. Jamie's in the house.
Mace is here.
Mess is here.
Red Brick is here. Harris.
Shampoo is here. Jamie, H-Cat. I think I said H. Yeah. It's awesome. Everybody's welcome.
Yeah.
I'm sure Mark.
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to Red Brick in Paris. We've been watching a lot of your work. Awesome to see that. And definitely Water the Tree. I'm hooked on your channel, brother.
Yeah, we're hooked on your channel. We're like
cannot stop watching. It's keep it up. It's so awesome to see your enthusiasm out there.
Yes.
And I love it.
And that you're seeing the transition, you're putting it together. You can now look at a regular old rock and know and understand that it was a brick. And we're not crazy.
All the glass bottles he's finding, all the cool.
Oh yeah,
it's like so cool.
It's like you're finding all kinds of old world debris everywhere. Like it's incredible.
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Spartan Red. Just a little quick note here. We're taking a little break from live streaming. Been at it, going strong for a long time, and just stepping back for a minute. And but you'll see us back again. But until then, Jen, thank you so much for letting me come up on your platform. Mark as well, and Kurtis, man, getting in on the hunt with us and hanging out and doing your thing, man. It's brilliant. I love it.
Yeah, it's been pretty awesome. Yeah, so Brick love the Spartan Red too. Yeah, love that guy.
Love you, Spartan. He's supposed to be here tonight, I think, maybe for a little bit, right?
Well,
yeah, he's been making it 11 o'clock where he is.
Yeah, it's pretty late.
Can y'all hear me?
Gotcha.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what happened, and now my camera's not working. So I'm not trying to not show my face, but I'm gonna have to just do this, I guess.
Wow.
Let me try to get that video back up, and then hopefully it'll work. Let's see.
They did all this new stuff to StreamYard. I'm like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Leave it alone. But now we have to learn all this new stuff, and it doesn't flow the way it used to.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, well, it seems to be working. Yeah, y'all can see that, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're good.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
There's a problem. Yeah, that's just a few pictures of the first site we all went to. And sorry, just doing something here. And I did want to, let me pause this real quick. I saw a comment at the very beginning, and we can all, oh, well, is it still there? It's not there.
My son left a comment in the very beginning. My son did.
Well, all it was if we could explain what the X factor was. Did it come from below or above, and what time period? And any of y'all want to comment on that?
Yes. Yeah, I did see that comment that you're talking about as well. I just had it too. Yes, I feel like the heat did come from below. However, we do see signs of melting from the top and the bottom as well. The only way that I can explain that at this point for me is there is some type of an arc kind of event that was taking place during the heat. And it may have to do more with like a plasma energy event that took place involving frequency. The time frame that it could have happened in, I'd say within the last 500 years. That's just me. Other people may have a different opinion about that, and that's okay. It definitely seems to be definitely within the last 500 years, maybe within the last 300 years. And also there has to be a time period to where things are settling down, and then people are coming back out and scouting around and seeing what's going on and cleaning stuff up, and then the repopulation thing happening. So that takes time as well, within at least 100 years for all that to take place. So yeah, within the last 500 years, they probably had the event. The event happened. They came out, cleaned up, repopulated, got all the narratives ready to go, and then we have the World's Fair stuff going on and everything like that.
I tend to agree with you, Jen. We can't look at this realm the way it was to the way we see things now. Things were totally different the way this was set up. We're looking at the aftermath of it all. And, the time frame, I think you're right in there. A lot of historical events are, being questioned, and narratives being brought out about what really went on, and like you stated, the survivors after the event they had to set up shop and continue on. And, we get into all kinds of other things with that. But what caused the event? Well, like we said, like Jen said, a plasma kind of event. And electrical heat energy is what we've been calling it from the bottom up for forever now. And, that's what the evidence shows us. But, like Jen and I and Kurtis have been talking, the frequency and vibration happened. This chain reaction event happened. You can call it plasma. You can call it melted. You can call it melted because of the plasma. There's the chain of events here, but it wasn't that long ago. I agree. A few hundred years ago.
Yeah, I agree with that timeline. And from what I've seen, I've been out a lot, and everything points to bottom up for the most part.
Implosion.
As to what started it, in my opinion, and I don't know, but I see two options. I see deliberate destruction or accidental overload. It's one of those two, in my opinion.
Well, Mark.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, go ahead.
You remember Stefan Pepin?
Yes.
You remember the stream we did with him and his thoughts on that, this sun-kissed mindset. We know the sun is a luminary. It's real. It's been around forever. We rely on it. Stefan's thought processes are this thing came down a little bit too fucking low, or excuse me, my language, too low. So, and the evidence shows this, how we have the Gobi, the Sahara, the line, the path that the sun takes. It's a thought out there. You got to put it on the table until,
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I would agree with basically all of that. It does look, and I just want to say one more time, I don't know why my camera's not working, guys. So everybody out there, I'm not doing this on purpose. So yeah, it looks like from the bottom up most of the time, and you do see spots that maybe like the top or the upper part is heated more, but like you were saying, Dean, with the sun kiss that he was talking about, it possibly had to do with the sun also, and with water, the flooding and all that. I mean, it all wraps up into it. But again, the timeline, it's got to be around 300 years or so. It just with everything that happened and everything that got taken over, you can start with the indoctrinated school system, which is in the late or early 1900s, late 1800s, and with the geology and dinosaurs and all that in the 1800s, early 1800s or mid 1800s, something like that. But it just progressed just very fast like that, and it just seems like it's 300-400 years ago as far as the main melted cataclysm, basically. So
I agree.
And y'all go ahead, talk. I'm gonna try this one more time. It's probably gonna kick me out again, and then I'll just give it to y'all as far as showing. I don't understand what's going on here, but
third time's a charm, Mark.
Maybe. Hopefully. I'm gonna back out of this and then go back in it. Never really had this problem.
I have. Many times.
Let's just pause it. Like my buttons will just stop working for some reason, but let's see. So far, okay, it's somewhat rolling. So anyway, again, this is the first stop we got into. First, where everybody met up at first, and it's in Gadsden and supposed furnace. They don't have anything on it, basically. And you'll see a lot of those Franklin Crown stampers, and those are actually supposedly, that the narrative says, from Kentucky in the late 1800s, which none of that stuff makes sense because there was supposedly tons of brick factories around here in Alabama, and then but the forts down south, and they made those on hand with millions of bricks, they say. But
yeah,
we all know that that's just that's probably all bullet BS. So, but these this site was just really incredible for me, and you can see the different transitioning from one end to the other, not even a couple 100 yards, probably, all in one spot. And man, when we were there, yeah, I've only been in the back. We went all to the back of the place where the golf course is by Coosa River or whatever. And I didn't realize how steep and how much rubble and just the whole building. I didn't even realize it was back there, really. And kind of why I want to go like deep February, but there's so many trees back there and steep. But after seeing that, I want to go back and then check the back of it out.
Yeah. There was a lot of big chunks down that side.
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
Yeah, just
a lot of trees in the way, but a lot of stuff we could still see. A lot of bricks too. We saw a bunch of bricks down there in that hillside too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were just huge pieces of mangled building down there. but kind of look dangerous. Have to get a rappelling rope or something. I don't
You
know.
have to gear up next time.
Yeah, we got to gear up.
Yeah. There's really just, and I ought to make a point here too. So this is only supposed to be 100 and max 125 years old. And even if people think or what stacking these bricks on top of the boulders and rocks and blocks, right? Just say that brick wasn't there. So you're gonna build this stonework, these huge blocks in early 1900s like that. It doesn't make any sense. Which, I mean, I think it's all the same. It just changed to the blocks, the rocks.
And again, this is only a fraction of the structure. What this looked like originally, we don't know. We see the aftermath. You can see the flow of bricks in front.
Yeah, and they just intermingle. And when this one's over, I hope to bring back David's video. I want to show one shot that David Wayne took of this place. But just mangled mess like that. It's why is that all together like that? It's because it got changed by some heat event. And they put narratives on it, and people would work there when back in the early 1900s. And you have this whatever that was left at the time, and but the foundation is not from this time period.
Wow, brick vacancy right there.
Right. 125 years old.
Yeah.
And like we were discussing there, houses that we know that are built 100 years ago, or I have family members that with really old brick houses, and the brick does not change.
Yeah.
Especially like that, but I don't care what kind of narrative you put on it.
See, I believe this was a molding of some sort. You can see that to the left now in the top corner. That swirl kind of that wonky kind of line expansion right there. It indicates to me that these things had feature. We know these buildings were intricate inside now with renditions with tech. A lot of times we might see the imprints of that on the outside of these things.
Right. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of give a full view to everybody of this without our pretty faces in it. There we go.
I'm having trouble finding maps of these areas, archive maps and stuff. I want to see, what's on these maps in the 1800s, 1700s, whatever. And it's really, really hard to find them.
Yes, and it's just okay. It just froze again. This is frustrating.
Well, take your time. It's all good. There you go.
Yeah, it's.
So I've been looking up different stuff in the archives, trying to get an old map of Anniston and trying to figure out when they did the culvert system and stuff. It's just really hard to get that information. And I know you said that you looked up this location here that you're showing, and there was only 2 pictures on the internet of it.
Yes.
I
and I had and I can't remember, but there was an explosion in like the 1930s or 40s. And the only reason I found that is I was on a Facebook group and I saw a picture and they were talking about it. And I don't know where the Facebook was. I mean, it's like a year ago, but there's only 2 old black and white pictures, and I'll try to bring those up here in a little bit. But there's just nothing on this place. It's crazy. It's the first place I went to, and I found narratives on everything else, all the places I've been, but I really want to see more of this place. I mean, it's huge. the whole foundation. But
and what's crazy is that there's a road on top of it.
yeah, they've put businesses right on top of this whole foundation.
But they have not touched this wall. I mean, it doesn't even look like they've tried to clean it up in any kind of way. Maybe all they do is just mow around the stuff, and they just left everything. I mean,
right?
It's crazy.
It really
it's surprising
does.
to not see a plaque, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, the back side of that, when we looked on the back side before we left, we all went to the other side.
Yeah.
And looking down and seeing all that evidence down there, you know, the whole top is the structure. Yeah. And when you look in front, it's ditched out. You can see where the road goes, the highway goes. It's bermed all the way up. What I'd say, 30 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
And it's straight line across. And it looks like you got a rail system that came in the front. And then you got that straight berm of a highway that could have been built up, but I think it was part of an existing structure that's underneath the trees on the other side of the highway.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at that white stuff.
And Mark, this piece that you're showing is a solid metal bar, whatever you want to call it, cylinder. It's not a pipe. It's solid all the way through. And this thing is bent over, and there was more of them going down in a line. It had to be some tremendous force to bend this thing over.
Yeah. There's not too many things that would do that. It's got to be some kind of intense energy. Yeah. That thing was so thick. It's, I don't know, it's over an inch, probably 1.5 inches or so.
Well, I'm sure the heating up of the environment around it kind of made it malleable.
Yeah.
You know, this electrical heat event that changed the state of matter in the bricks surrounding this thing had to have caused some kind of heat that made this thing more bendable.
And where's the rest of the building? I mean, it must go inward. Oh, he must have dropped out. It must go inward, underground, under where the road is on top. It's really hard to try to figure out this whole structure because it looks like it's like 3 different things all in one. But what it is, it's different levels of heat damage. It goes from like just regular dirt into like janky brick and dirt, and then brick, and then right into like megalithic wall looking structures.
Yeah. Then it had those concrete buttresses on the other end of it.
Yeah. And they don't look like much, but they're actually part of the structure. What it is it got cooked more on that side and started to like kind of like slide down, it looked like, but there's holes in it, like a square hole that goes straight down. I don't know what they're for, but they're very defined and they're very deliberate, you can tell. And it goes, if you just looked at that one section, you would think like you were at some ancient site of Machu Picchu or something.
Yes.
And then like just turn to the left a little or the right, and there's brick.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Mark's rebooting his computer, he says.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say hi to the chat.
Hey, everybody.
Mr. Beast fan is in the house.
There you are, brother.
Unindoctrinated is in the house. Who else we got here? Sally's in the house. Welcome. That's a new name for me anyway. We got Kairos is in the house. What's up, Kairos? I'm not sure who this one is. Santi Gorsetto. I'm not sure how to say that name. 6339. Welcome. Jamie's in the house. What's up? Nate is in the house. Welcome.
Mark Jameson in Australia is here.
Mark Jameson's here.
Oh, there you
are.
There
you are, Mark.
I got my camera back.
Yay!
Nice.
I think I fixed it. I'm not sure, but I apologize. I'm gonna try to show one thing, and then if it boots me out, then we're just gonna get to y'all. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, StreamYard's all different now. I felt like a real newbie the other day when I was on. I was like, what am I doing? Why isn't nothing working?
Or maybe they didn't go to school enough.
Didn't mean to do that. Okay. It's probably going to give me a strike for that. All right. So what I want to show here is on the side. This is David Wayne's video. And this is a good proof here too, to me. This brick is sideways, a Franklin crown, and it's all merged with that. You have 93 angles on each side, and it's facing down, and
that's vertical.
Half cooked vertical brick there.
Looks like it's going
baby.
Yeah, that's amazing.
The texture on it's changing. Look at this.
Yeah, that's no, I didn't tell him about that. He found it.
Yeah, I think he wiggled that out of there, didn't he, or something?
Yeah, he did right there. Yeah. I took that picture for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he didn't take that one out. That earlier one.
Different one. Okay, so there was a couple like that. One? I get a picture of a few like that too. Yeah.
Yeah, this was.
We also have that one rock. It looks like a rock, right? But yet you could tell it had brick because it's got the stamps in it, the letters and stuff. But it looks like a rock.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, this was merged.
Yeah, that one looks fused in there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fused, merged in there. You cannot get that out.
No.
So.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a Franklin crown. There's no arguing that.
What else do we need?
No.
And clearly they didn't build it like that. It's melted. So whoever thinks we're crazy for saying this stuff, there's the proof right there. We always come with proof.
Every time. All right. So I'm done because I'm messing this whole stream up. So as far as that, I think it's okay now though. But you want to get into your stuff, Kurtis?
You want to jump in, Kurt?
Sure. I got a folder of 100, which for me is really small, but I didn't want to be hogging up all kinds of time. So
and I'll try to do something too. All right. Looks like you're in.
all right, we're in.
You're in, and I can hear you. Yep.
You can hear me? Okay. All right, here we go. This is some of the pictures I took. I mean, I took about 600 pictures and it took about an hour of video, but this is about, there's a few doubles in here too. So it's about 100 pictures. And I just wanted to thank you, Mark, for putting this together. It was really amazing. And everybody had just a total blast. I mean, people, two different, Talitha flew in, Bridget flew in, David Wayne drove 40 hours round trip for this.
Which is incredible.
It's incredible. I mean, I just made that same drive a month ago, and I know it was, you know, you had to stop halfway to get in a room. It's a long drive. And yeah, just wanted to thank you. It was really fun, and it's really humbling to be up on screen with all three of you. Really, you're all legends, in my opinion. You're all huge influences on me. All three of you have inspired many, many, many people. So I just wanted to say that. And here we go.
Thank you, Kurtis. Thank you all, brother.
Huh?
I said appreciate it, man. Thanks
Yeah, of course.
For everybody. Yes.
And Kurtis, you are a huge influence on people as well, for sure.
Oh man, I'm a big fan.
And I saw you in the chat like 4 years ago, Kurtis. Like I don't know if it was on my channel or on Spartan's channel. You know, you popped up and you've never left. And,
no.
Yeah. How can you leave once you see it? There's no going back. It's a one-way road, and it leads to the bricks. So
that's right.
The first few I got here is just mostly they're kind of a mix. It's just the group, you know, interacting, and it's 8 or 10 pictures of that. This is the one you showed, Mark, already. That's a great picture.
Yeah, I think Bridget's eyes are open on that one though.
You what?
I said, I
Yeah.
think Bridget's eyes were open. The one I took, her eyes were closed. That's all I had, though.
So I have two group pictures. I have this one and then the other one, but the other one's awesome too. I'm about to show, but Bridget's not in it. She's taking the picture. So when I made my video, I made this the thumbnail because I want to include her. But this picture is really awesome too. But there's no Bridget because she's taking the picture. So that's a really good picture.
Hey, Bridget.
Hey, Bridget.
Hi, Bridget. Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, group pictures. This is the Meltology mobile here.
There it is.
Right there. Read it and
See,
wait.
it's going to be the Melt Mobile. So they'll be like,
Yeah.
when you find melted bricks in your neighborhood, who are you going to call?
Right.
This is the very beginning of the day. This is right in the morning, 10 minutes after getting there, really. Mark showing us around. From here, it doesn't really look like much because I remember Google mapping it in satellite, and I got this location right here, and I was looking around, and I'm like, maybe we're just meeting here. I don't really know. And then it's lo and behold, it goes down that 30 feet, and we could have spent the whole day, probably 2 days here. I mean, in my opinion,
Right? We're definitely going back.
We're definitely going back. We forgot a whole bunch we took a whole bunch of stampers and artifacts from this location, but we also forgot a whole bunch. So we're going to be going back.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. There's the group getting going. This is down below. This is what we couldn't see. So we were up here before. And this is what we couldn't see from the top. And I mean, it's just mind blowing, but this is everybody just talking shop here.
I think most people are oblivious to this, that it's even there. The highway's on the other side. You're doing 75 miles an hour. Nobody's probably looking at it. The road goes over the top of this thing and to the businesses and whatever. Nobody's paying attention to this thing.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, there was a lot of chatting, which I like to see. A lot of interaction between everybody.
Yeah, it was fun.
Some newer people. I mean, I think David the rock climber might have been a little bit newer. I don't know, but everyone was really sincere and open to all ideas. It was a really good day in that aspect.
Yeah,
everyone had a really open mind.
Yes, and David, who you're talking about, rock climber, he emailed me about 2 years ago. He first saw it. He just emailed me telling me this, and then he emailed me right before this. So yeah, he's fairly new into this.
He's a pretty cool guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree. I love this picture. Who did it?
Apologist on the scene.
Yeah. This is David Wayne and Mark hanging out. Mark's operating the drone here.
Impressed with your drone flying skills, Mark.
I have crashed it a couple times, so.
You didn't hit anybody in the head with it. That's a good thing.
No, thankfully.
This is Cherokee Rock Village, but yeah, everyone just looking around. A lot of curious minds, a lot of rational observation taking place. Like I always say, rational observation is a very powerful tool, especially when you have multiple people discussing the same thing.
Great.
Yeah.
I love that one.
This place was crazy.
Art got down and dirty over here. He was moving on. He got down and got into that brush and busted it all away and moved that whole pile.
Yeah, it was at the that piece.
Up top. Yeah, that piece. Yeah, that chunk. Meltology-101 and myself.
I'll stop the world and melt with you, Kurtis.
Ditto. Ditto to that. A little cooked right here. Just saying. Yeah. Looks hot. Both of them look hot. The rocks and the woman.
You're crazy. This place was crazy. Even at the end of the wall here, where it looks like it's going megalithic block, if you will, there was still bricks everywhere on the ground.
Yeah, everywhere. Tripping on bricks, like I like to say.
Tripping on bricks,
Quite
literally.
Quite literally, yeah. Look at the big old smile on Dino's face. Everyone had such a good time.
Oh, it was great.
I couldn't have asked for a better day. It was so
awesome. And thanks again for Mark bought everybody lunch. Everybody.
Yes, awesome. It was phenomenal. Thank you, Mark. It was an amazing time.
Stop it. It's the least I could have done.
Wow. This is the top. So when I Google mapped it, right, in satellite, I did see this. And I was like, I'm like, all right, I see kind of sort of some ruins over there. But then, yeah, you go down the hill and just forget about it.
Yeah.
This is a crime scene right here.
Yeah.
We found within 2 minutes of being there, I found a couple of stampers immediately. And that'll make my day alone right there, finding a stamper, let alone 10 or 12 of them.
And wasn't there a piece in this section down the bottom where there was a whole bunch of stampers in it?
Yeah, I have that in there. Yeah. Okay. The tree was eating them up. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay, this is another angle of
that pipe is. See how wonky that is? And that's thick steel. That's solid all the way through.
This is the same one Mark was showing you from a different angle.
Yeah. And you see where the bend starts, where the brick meets? See how you go up and you to the left and then it angles right there. You see that expansion coming out right behind that shadow right there. And Mark, you were showing too where the slot was behind that bar.
Yes.
A bunch of cooked out brick in that oval kind of form where that bar went through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to change the brick and the mortar and stuff with iron or the metal. If it's around iron and metal, it either preserves it better or it changes a little bit different state of matter.
Yeah, and when this metal is exposed to the heat and melts down, it'll go over the bricks and stuff. And we brought home a couple of things that were magnetic.
Yeah. One of them had like 6 or 8 magnetic spots on it. We'll take a picture of it eventually. But I put a whole bunch of magnets on the whole thing, all over it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's some of those. Jennifer was saying that there was more of these. This one that's bent, there was more. They were in a line. There was like 6 or 8 of them in a row here. There's another one here, right here.
And they're solid. They're not pipes. They're all the way through solid.
Yeah, they were structural. They were solid. Yeah.
That's big metal.
I think they were about 2 inch thick. I know Mark said 1.5 inches. I think they're 2 plus. They were.
Oh yeah.
They were good size.
Yeah, I could have been. They're really thick.
This is a view from the top right here, looking down, looking across the top. But yeah, total wasteland.
Yeah.
Structure everywhere. Brick everywhere.
I just can't believe they didn't do anything with this place.
Yeah, I know.
I can't either.
Yeah, me either.
I mean, it's like it doesn't exist. It's crazy.
Well, you can see with this shot right here, you see the house in the background?
Yeah.
Okay, see the brick right below it? See that little mound of brick? Now, as you come this way, you got another one. See how you got another one? And then you got another one next beside it, right in front of where I'm going. So we know that this feature has those 1, 2, 3. Did they go all the way across? Were these buttress kind of features here all the way across this thing? This is an existing feature that we can still see of this thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Total devastation. I mean,
it looks like there's a shift in it. And there was, because there was an implosion.
Gives me the goosebumps sometimes just being there, just at these kind of places. Just imagining the moment it happened. Crazy. Up looking down at what I would describe as brickcrete, but that is, I suppose, left up to personal interpretation. But the reason I say that is because I've done a lot of boots, and I've seen walls that were 90% brick, 10% concrete. I've seen them 90% concrete, 10% brick, and every combination in between those two.
Right.
50-50, everything. Right here, you have 90% concrete or mortar, whatever you want to call it. But I've seen it all in the mix everywhere. I've seen people trying to explain it away, saying they put bricks in the pour, in the mix, and it is what it is.
Right.
Bricks nonetheless. This is, I believe, yeah, this is that big chunk up the top that Dino was talking about. Just that's a solid brick. It's not. That's a solid 8x8 of brick. More.
Right. Right.
Solid through.
And who knows how far it goes down?
Correct.
Curtis, can you zoom back in it? Because it looks like it goes into what they call sedimentary layers there.
Yes,
Yeah, right.
In the middle.
At a meltery layer.
This is a good example to show people that when we say that these are not sedimentary layers, they're brick layers. And you know, how could you tell? You can't even make out a brick. Well, here's a pile of brick. That's what, maybe like 8 layers thick or something, or maybe 10 layers thick. Who knows how deep it goes? But that middle layer there just looks like janky, crazy looking, what you call sedimentary layers. Yet it was all brick.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, this one's a little blurry, but yep, you're right. If we go back to the site, we've got a whole pile of stampers right along this road.
Oh, yeah. He's just chucking them up from the bottom.
Yeah, there's a whole pile of them here. Really cool ones, too. And I'm sure they're still sitting there.
What's up,
Face
Whit?
Diaper.
I would just want to say hi to Whit, Face Diaper. What's up, brother?
Face Diaper, brother.
What's
Wow,
up,
you
Face
go
Diaper?
way back, man. Good to see you, dude.
The melt don't lie. There's no way around it. Everybody who denied it is going to smack right into it sooner or later. I don't expect any apologies anytime soon. That's okay. And call me crazy as much as you want, because I don't care. The truth is still the truth, even in a minority of one. So there's that.
Yeah, the bottom line is the haters, and they're watching right now. They're irrelevant.
Yeah.
They're comically irrelevant. They can make all the hit pieces they want.
Yep.
They are irrelevant. Their input is irrelevant. Meltology is growing hand over fist by the day.
Yeah.
Period.
And what really matters is geology is BS. It's a lie. It doesn't matter what you think it is or what you think this is right here. I mean, we've been lied to, period. So
That's correct.
And a lot of the deniers, they're going to go back to that, you know, that not all mountains are melted buildings, but then they're going to turn around and claim that we're on a flat Earth, and you can't go both ways. If you want to call it a mountain, what you're doing with that statement is you are mountain is implying globe model. Geology implies globe model. So if you want to call it a mountain, then get off the flat Earth topic, because you're a glober.
Yep.
Period. There's a lot of diet truthers out there. There's a lot of them, and they're in the rearview mirror already. So it is what it is. We just move forward. I think this nonsense. This is a complete wasteland here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This is all the same. I mean,
Jackie Bergen says there's bent metal all over where she's at as well.
Wow.
Rebar poles curled down.
Yeah. I love finding a lot of steel in the old world.
Yep.
Okay, here's what Jennifer was talking about. So on one end of this wall, the signature was, you know, like she said, it kind of looked Machu Picchu-ish, if that's a word. And this is it. It looked like a bunch of buttresses that were Starforting out, for lack of a better term, and they looked like concrete. I mean, but look at all the steel. There's steel here. There's steel here, and then there's steel here. There's steel all through it, and you could look straight down into these holes. I crawled up into one of them. But I am not the action adventure twin, so I don't get too crazy. I'll climb up high, but into these tight spots, that's really not my thing. But pretty cool.
Yeah, it was almost like maybe a water system or something flowed through it at one time, but who knows?
Yeah,
Could have been supports for something, but
yeah,
great.
It had a different appearance than the other end.
Okay, this is at the top though. Okay, this is like the jankiness going on here. Like this looks like things could just slide down any second. Okay, the road is right there at the very top. Okay,
Yeah,
it's like I said, nobody come along try to fence this thing off. Maybe make everything was very loose in this location. It's sliding down and things moving the ground. It was not compacted in any kind of way. The fact that they've done nothing with this, it's almost like they're afraid to even touch the melt. Whatever happened with the old world. And I see this in a lot of the cemeteries that are around here. They look like they're stand just as they were the day after the event. Nothing's changed. Nothing's been moved. Nothing's been tidied up, fixed up, or anything. Cleaned up.
Oh my God.
There's two things I was really surprised we didn't see here. One is a plaque of knowledge.
And a guardrail.
At least attempt to explain it away. And a guardrail. You took the word right out of my mouth. And that's kind of an inside joke, but at the same time, it's not. Where's the guardrail up here? Because they're so easy to put in guardrails everywhere. This is a 30-foot drop. There's no guardrail. No guardrail.
Can you bump into center on that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Look at the angle. See the line on the outer edge? Okay.
Yeah.
Look at the angle of it. See how it's leaning forward? Because this thing is dropping. It's dropping is because look dead center. Look at the state of matter. What happened to the state of matter in the brick? See the bulge as you go down. See the expansion coming out. And you got those two bricks kind of leaning out. See that?
Yep.
This whole thing went down. You can see the angle of the drop with the straight line, and you can see why it went down because the state of matter changed in that it's buckling underneath. See that the expansion, how the weight on top is pushing it forward. This shows right here what happened. It's in flux. It's dropping, and you can see it throughout this whole thing. Thanks, brother.
Yeah.
There's a lot of selective truthers out there, and a lot of them who think that they got a good beat on the truth are still buying a lot of the narratives.
Correct.
Once you realize they lied about a lot of the big things in life, okay, you have to realize they've lied about everything to us, and you have to let go of these narratives. Sure, I might check out what BS narrative they've put on this place just so I can pick it apart and everything, but I'm not buying their narratives anymore. Like most of the time they slap a plaque on it and walk away, and that's all you got. Locations like this, you don't even got anything. You just got to sit there and wonder what the heck happened here and what's the story on this place. And then you find 2 pictures on the whole internet.
It's crazy
about everything, guys.
Everything. It's crazy that even say historians don't even check this place out. I mean, there's so much here, and it's just nobody cares. Nobody.
I think this was an opening.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
See the feature on the right and the left. See how they're pretty much out the same. They're forward, and they got the same kind of scorching, and then it's inset back where you have the implosion happening. You can see the brick, you can see the expansion underneath, but it's set back in. I think this was kind of like an opening or a gap in this area right here. And you can see features. You can actually see features when you pan out. The feature on the right, pan all the way out. The feature on the right, you can see the brick up top. See the top right corner? And you get these old world kind of looking fucking, the shape of it. You can see the skyline, the sky in the back. And as you follow it down, it's kind of got a dome, and then it goes down and it swoops and it goes out, and it's got definition and shape to it. And we see that a lot in these old world structures.
Yeah. And just to clarify, mail service, I do not think we are on a spinning ball. What I'm saying is the people are denying this that claim to be truthers. And, they claim to be flat earthers, but then they're going to call a mountain a mountain. You can't be a flat earther and call a mountain a mountain.
Yeah.
That's an oxymoron. You can't do that.
Exactly.
a mountain is implying geology, globe model.
That's correct.
Meltology explains it all. So,
and the word mountain has no standardized geological meaning.
That is correct.
A mountain is a description of something.
God.
And there's bricks all in the middle of that. That line goes down.
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't get those out. I mean, they're not coming out. There's a couple that are just sitting there, but most of them are still fused in together.
Yeah, I really like this metal bracket thing up here.
Yeah, and I've seen those in different places. I've seen it at a brick factory, supposed. I've seen it somewhere else too. That same bracket. It's crazy. It's just sitting there, attached.
Yeah, it made it through. Get the square nuts and bolts also. Yeah, a little blurry, but yeah, they had the squares. We wouldn't expect anything less. This is just a close up of. I mean,
it's
cooked.
Yep.
Looks like the edge of your pancake.
Right.
You know how you get those bubbles popping out of the dough, the batter in your pancake?
Yeah. Very, very lightweight. I mean, I picked a lot of this up over the years, and excuse me, especially that day. I mean, it feels like styrofoam. I mean, there's nothing to it.
Hi, Tara. Good to see you, sweetheart.
Definitely muffed up. That's right. Definitely janky. Definitely janky
J-A-F.
And wonky. J-A-F, yeah. F-J-A-F. That's what I said. And I like wonky. I'm going to start using wonky more often.
Oh, I've been using that word.
Look at this.
Everything's wonky.
Wow.
Disaster.
Wow.
Yeah, and there's the ones Mark was talking about. There was a whole shelf right here with a bunch of RMFBs in it.
Yep.
Get some yellow bricks in the mix.
Every color you can imagine at this place, basically.
Yeah. And here's the other end of it. Yeah, where it goes. I don't even want to say meltolithic block. I'd call it more of a janky meltolithic block up here.
Right.
Yeah. It gets more blocky as you go left to right. It's more disaster down the left, and it blocks up and gets more square.
Yeah, it starts to look like some kind of megalithic ruin or something.
Yeah, and you can see all the way on the left here, it looks quote unquote concrete right here, and then it goes to the jankiness in the middle, and then it gets more blocky down here, like regular megalithic blocks, I guess you would call them. I call them meltolithic.
Yes, meltolithic.
They didn't do that.
And then the bottom here.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah. The bottom here is, in my opinion, either fallen off the top and melted or has expanded out from the bottom, probably the latter, but it's no coincidence that there's a big steep hill right here. This wall was straight up and down, in my opinion, at one point.
Yeah. And it was all of it, Kurtis. The whole state of matter was in flux, coming straight down onto itself.
Not some of it.
All of it.
Okay, here's that big row of stampers. I hope I got a picture further back because it was going right into that tree. Like we've noticed for a long time now, the tree's absolutely consuming it's pulling up into the tree.
Yeah, it's sucking it up. It's a brick eater.
Yeah, 6 stampers right here. There's one here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there was another one up here. There were 6 stampers in a row.
Yeah. So what are the trees? They're all different colors. Yeah, that's a good one.
I love this one right here. If we go back, I'm taking this one. What happened to that guy? What happened to that one? Is that a clinker?
Is that your feather?
You might have to dig that one up a little bit.
It's got mini feather and wedge marks in it.
That one got destroyed. That's a lot of energy.
Yes.
The texture, it was bubbling.
Crazy. Yeah, we're getting that one if we go back. We'll be going back for sure.
Definitely, yeah.
Probably more than once.
Yeah, I've only been there.
Okay, there's that metal feature, that metal thing that was over on the side. It was all metal.
Mark, did you see this before when you went there?
Yes, that's one of the first things I spotted. I went down the hill and I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, it looks like a battery terminal or something.
Yeah.
And this was a big one. This was 12 inches across exactly. Like I literally had a tape measure on me. This is 12 inches. So it did look battery terminal-ish. But Jennifer and I were up in New Hampshire and found at what they call forts and found these right here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yes. And the coffee's just there for perspective, for size.
Same thing at like Starfort.
Yeah,
your Starforts
we see them a lot, and there it is up close.
And they call them batteries.
They're components.
This location is called Fort McClary, and then there's another section of it that's called Battery something. So, yeah, pretty cool. And I'm sure they're going to tell you that they mounted a gun on it or some nonsense.
Right. Cannon.
Yeah, cannon. But back to the wall. Just more pictures of the destruction at the wall.
Mm-hmm.
This is further down. Here's the big block section, I think. And then this is all the way down the end, if I remember right.
Yeah.
How scorched they are underneath there.
I mean, just looking at that, we know it was all brick. And seeing that patch of brick up top and then looking at all the debris under it and seeing what looks like regular rock mixed in with brick, it was all brick, all of it.
Correct.
And there's so many different transitions throughout here. I mean, to prove that what we're saying, that these bricks are transitioning into everyday rock. Same rock that's in your backyard.
Yeah.
There you go. Put that one in your brick pipe and smoke it.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm going to have a tar up.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh, that's good evidence right there.
Nuts.
You can't
this is very massive.
I was just going to say, you can't emphasize enough that this was supposed to be no more than 125 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. This reminds me of being in like Lowell, Mass. This is everywhere in Massachusetts.
And you can't say they just took field stones and stuck them over here because they were trying to farm or something. Okay.
Well, you can actually read the melt right here. It's showing you, it's telling you right there where Kurtis has got it. Check it out. You got brick and you got wonkiness to the left. But as you go to the right, in the right corner now, you see how it's starting to, the heat come through. See how it's starting to, in that bottom right there, see that little patch? How the heat's coming through the back side of those now.
Starting to go, yeah, megalithic block right there, yep.
And you're starting to see an expansion in the brick itself, around it, the surrounding.
Yep.
You can see the mortar snot coming out. I mean,
yeah, look at the mortar missing up here.
Again, buoyancy and density is squeezing everything. It's heated up, it's squeezing, it's coming down on itself. These blocks are forming. Look at the expansion in the blocks right there. That scorch band and then that crystallization coming out is just, oh my God.
That's awesome, Nate. Nate did a Google search for the word meltolithic, and Meltology-101 at Kurtis47 YouTube channels came up.
Oh, nice.
And you can see there's like it's kind of hollow here. Right here. There's organic coming out of it.
Yeah. There it is.
And this is just up close and personal with the transition line.
With the size
all the magic's happening right here.
Yeah, right there.
Look how thick it is.
It
And
was
it's what,
thick
1,
with
2,
brick.
3, 4,
It
5,
was
6 brick thick at least.
Yeah.
Maybe
6
5.
bricks thick.
Yeah.
At least. Yeah. Crazy. And then up here you get the brick butted right up to the concrete. And I use that term very loosely. Right here.
Look at that.
There's a sedimentary lines right there to the right of Jen.
Yeah, right here. It was weird. It was only those couple of blocks that were like that.
selective sedimentary layers.
Right. Crazy. It's overwhelming just looking at the pictures for me, let alone being there in person. And yeah, more steel's popping out right here.
Yeah. Some straight out, some bending down.
Yep. Some shaped like bookshelf, like brackets. And here's a few of the stampers we found.
Yep.
This one said Excelsior. I swear I found these in Massachusetts, and I tried to find, I don't know, I have 400 and something videos on my channel. I couldn't find it. I'm pretty sure Shawnee B and I have found these in Massachusetts, but I couldn't find it. But a lot of Franklin crayons. LF Brickworks. That's, I think, one of the same stampers, or that might be the one that David Wayne took. I forget. But it was like concrete on one side and brick on the back. And then some of them had started blowing up. Like this one started blowing up right here.
Yeah.
This one was a big fatty. And then, I don't know, something Ottoville. A lot of different stampers here. Oh, this is the one David Wayne found right here. Yeah, a lot of cool ones. We took a lot of stuff back. This is that inside corner. This is the corner. There's the bracket. And this is the corner where David Wayne took, weaseled that brick out. Yep. Right in here somewhere.
Yep.
Yep.
So much transition going on. That's all I see.
So much. It's so awesome. It's all I see too.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the one we found. This is 2 stampers. Something here. It's all melted over. And there's another stamper here in the bottom. Totally cooked. They were gray. It's gray in color. We have it here at the house. Very heavy. But that's 2 melted stampers right there.
Yeah, I scrubbed that out and it really pops now. You have to get another picture of that soon.
It's actually the needle in the haystack, because I mean, one of the biggest things that I'm always conscious of and looking for is melted stampers, and they're really hard to find. But there you go, because there's not much you can say about a melted stamper other than it's melted. I mean, yeah, the 3 amigos there. Okay, here's the one Mark was talking about.
Yes.
And it was, you could see the little radius here where it was standing right here before. It was right here, and it bent
straight up. Yep.
And again, your color differentials tell you your heat differentials. That was very hot. That white right there, that was very hot. It's coming from the inside out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was really cool.
You could see it just melting up the brick.
And there were other pipes there too. This one had threads on it. So this one had, in my experience, which is 28 years of construction, the threads are implying it's delivering electricity, water, or gas. It's delivering something. It's not structural. It's a conduit of some sort. But to see the threads is really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for the wall. Now we're back up on the other side of the street. And I think I only took a few. I only have a few here, but
Yeah, we definitely need to take a lot of pictures of the back area at some point.
Well, I noticed looking down, that golf course on the other side,
yeah,
there was patches of melt throughout what we could see of it.
there was a lot of chunks, concrete chunks in air quotes, a lot of big brick chunks here down on this hillside. We could see.
Oh, the whole hillside is structure.
Yeah, correct.
Yep, and that leads right down to that river there, or lake, whatever that is, down there in the distance. All this brick and stuff that we're walking out on is behind the businesses that they have there now, but this is all part of the original infrastructure of this area here, this building.
Yep. It's part of the wall in the front.
Yep.
Yeah, very fried looking on top, especially on those bricks right there too when you're walking on it. But
Yep. Real wide again too. Real many courses thick. Really cool. Look at this white one.
Wow, yeah. And look, you can see it goes down. I mean, we're only seeing that bottom right there. It looks like it goes down a lot deeper.
Yep. All right, that's where Mark bought us burgers at, the Arctic Snow.
Yeah, they were good.
We had a little mix up there. We lost a couple people, but we found everybody.
Yeah, it all worked out.
It all worked out. So that's the break there. That's the wall. Now we're going to the Cherokee Rock Village, which is a totally different experience over there. Not going to find a whole lot of bricks over there. Transition, very efficient transition in locations like this at the Cherokee Rock Village. Oh, there's the Meltmobile. We drove down because we had so many stampers to pick up. Dino brought some of them up the hill. We walked them up the hill like a trooper, but then there's so many we had to drive down there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Pepe, the new kitten.
There he is. That's the culprit.
I had to throw that in there. And here's some of the pieces that we took. I think that's maybe all of them. This Oxford, Alabama one is not from the meetup, but everything else is, I think. Even these nails. Found these big, huge nails up by that pipe.
There's some good ones.
And yeah.
And that one piece right there was super heavy. That black piece.
Yeah, I think. I don't know.
Is that the one with the letters on it, Kurtis? That one? The stamper?
No, it's this one here is either. I think this one here is the double melted stamper. But then we do have another piece that I don't think it's in the picture, but it's. I mean, it's shockingly heavy. I mean, it feels like lead, and but it was we put a magnet around the whole thing, and there's no iron in it. It's not magnetic at all, but it was obnoxiously heavy.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's in this picture, but a lot of good ones. Yeah, see, even the kitten knows what's up. I mean, it doesn't take much to figure it out.
It really doesn't.
All right, Cherokee Rock Village, totally different scene over here.
Look at how melted that is.
But, melted nonetheless.
Yeah, that's where you start getting where it looks like concrete.
Correct.
The Pebble Creek, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly under the ocean 600 million years ago.
Yes.
Really? Really?
They know this because they had a guy back then that let them know.
That's the actual narrative of this place.
Of course it is.
It was underwater now, like we always say, it's underwater now. They would call it coral.
It just formed this underwater 600 million years ago.
And if you believe that, you're still on a ball hurtling through ever-expanding space.
Really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't take long to just look at it and say, this is not natural. All the 90-degree angles and the edges, and it's not, especially with their narrative underwater forming, however stupid things they say, but it's not natural.
No.
What is natural?
Not natural. That is.
Yeah, not much, it seems.
Exactly, Mark. And that's a lot of things. People don't understand that because we're so acclimated to nature. This river's natural, this rock formation's natural, and took this much time to form. The Colorado River carved out the Grand Canyon, all this bullshit. But all these narratives are tied back to the globe model, and they just don't make any sense. Once you start realizing, obviously, you're on a flat plane, and that goes out the window. And what is all this stuff?
Can you zoom in?
Actually, looking up. This is looking up. This was jutting up over our head. And I mean, you can see someone, people put their names in here and stuff. But this is looking up over our head. Look at the swirliness of it.
What we're seeing in that, you're looking at ghosted out features of what was above. This stuff is coming down. Look how hot it is. Look at all the white creamy mixture in that. That was so hot. It was swirling, like Kurtis said. These light dark patterns. It's the ghosted images of the stuff expanding out and flattening against itself as it's squeezing through that. It's just
It's kind of deceiving, that picture, but yeah, that's looking up. That's me looking up. It was over our head.
Yeah,
and there was a lot of those jutting out like that. This is me trying to find anything that resembles a brick. It's hard in locations like this.
It's very close.
But when you get to higher levels of meltology, you don't need to find the brick. You know what it is. So you can just appreciate what you're looking at. I didn't take very much video. I took 6 minutes. I took an hour of video at the wall and 6 minutes at this location. It's hard to take videos here because it's all, it does appear to be geological. I mean, to the untrained eye, sort of. It just doesn't have it. You're not finding walls of bricks and.
Right. This is extreme melt here. It's advanced.
Yeah, here's more of those features sticking out over our head. This one's the trees growing around it.
It's like hugging it.
The tree's attached to it. Yeah.
Have to do that.
Yeah, Stone Mountain. That's where it looks like it's like kind of like a big dome looking thing, kind of.
Almost like, what is that? Ayers Rock in Australia?
No, Stone Mountain is in Georgia. Near Atlanta.
Yeah,
that's the one with the big, huge rendition on it.
Yes.
With the Confederate soldiers or whatever.
Yeah, that is definitely something we could go to.
Yeah, I definitely want to go to DeSoto Caverns.
Oh, we're going for sure.
Same guy that supposedly carved Rushmore.
Yeah, okay.
That's right.
Right.
5 guys. Well, that was only 2 guys.
Yeah.
It's a father and son got together.
Here's another example of the tree. The tree is attached to this structure. I mean,
now I know Bridget had brought up the conversation about the trees. What come first, the structures of the trees. And her thoughts were maybe the structures melted down into the trees.
Yeah.
Interesting. Kind of looks like it, but then we know
we saw this all over the place at that location.
These hardwoods will grow up against rock and stuff and take the feature, the shape of it, and continue growing.
Pretty square right here,
but it does look like it's wood.
Yeah, it looks like a beam.
Yeah. All right, now we're getting to the bigger structures. So now you can get a better idea of what they look like separately. And I drove across the country a couple of years ago from California to Boston. And driving through like Arizona and New Mexico, see a lot of this stuff. It's more red, but very similar to this. And like every single one seems to be named Cathedral Rock or Church Rock, or every single one of them. This is a massive.
We're on top of a ridge line here that's pretty high up. So we're seeing the tops of these melted buildings, and they're already melted down pretty well. So we're seeing like the bare minimum of what's left.
Yes.
Right.
And these drop offs here, like you can't see it there, but I mean, they'll be 40, 50 feet, some of them.
Yep.
And then there's others that are even more. David, the rock climber, he was looking at one, and he was talking about how long the rope, they've already measured it, and it was like 90 feet. They wanted to climb on one section.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Thanks for the links, Mesa.
Yeah. Thank you, Doug. Yeah.
Look at this thing jutting out. Crazy.
76 plate tectonics could never yield such a shape because plate tectonics do not exist.
It's pretty revealing there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
In fact, since we've been there, I stumbled across a video on YouTube where this family goes into, I guess a local told them right in the park there is a hidden cave, and they go into it, and it opens up to a big, huge room. And if we ever go back, I'm definitely going to find that place.
Yeah. And they call a lot of this red sandstone now. You'll hear the term red sandstone. Red sandstone is just red melted brick. That's all it is.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, David the Melt Climber. That's right.
Bridget's son was climbing all over the melt pretty good.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he did pretty good. I was a little kind of worried a couple times, but on his way. I love this one.
A gooey mess.
Yes, it is.
It's so hot.
Like fondue.
Yeah. Too bad there's no volcanoes here, Stu, right?
Yeah.
This one was hard to take a picture of, but this is like flaking off, this one right here. This was actually peeling off the wall here. And it had a nice crisp burnt edge on it right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of an illusion. It doesn't appear to be coming off the wall, but it is. This is just looking up into some of the crevices here. And I'm kind of speeding up a little bit. I'm not trying to take up the whole show.
You're good, man.
Yeah, a bunch of rock climbers here. There was actually a bunch of little children. One girl had to be 5 years old. She was barefoot. She was way up high.
Yeah.
She was like 5 years old. 6, maybe. Yeah, a lot of rock climbers here. Structure climbers. This guy's just hanging.
Hanging from the melt.
Hanging from the melt. Yeah, he's just clipped in, hanging there.
He's melt climbing.
Yep. There's another tree attached to the structure, but yeah, attached right here.
I'm not sure that is a tree.
It is.
Is it?
Is
I
it?
could be wrong. Is this a tree? I don't even
No,
know.
it
It's
is.
like camouflage in there. It might not be.
No, it
I think
is.
the one behind Bridget might be a tree. The one behind Bridget.
I know it's hard
Yeah.
to tell.
Yeah.
The one behind Bridget is a tree, I think. I think.
No,
I
I've
don't know, it's hard
seen
to
that
tell.
a couple times while I was there, and it's definitely a tree.
Crazy.
It's like flattened out, going over the rock.
Yeah, it's hugging the mountain.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
just cool.
I can see
yeah.
where Bridget's thoughts come in on that. You know, I really understand that.
Yeah. And there's a little piece sticking out right here. I thought was cool.
Kairos.
Look at that! Wow.
A melt dangler. I loved this piece right here. This big swoop.
Look at that.
Could have been some kind of piping or just twisted building.
Yeah,
period.
yeah,
It looks like
100%.
a blown out pipe, Mark.
Yeah.
I mean, you see the flow of
could be.
that's very hot. That's a blown out pipe right there. You can see it.
In my opinion, and we won't. In my opinion, and we won't really get into it too much, but it's starting to spin. It's being pulled to the left, and it's being pulled down, and it's being pulled right here to this point, right here. Bink. It's being pulled to this spot right here, as well as this stuff here is being pulled up to that spot. But we won't get into any of that right now. Look at these ones here.
Wow.
Wow, I didn't see that before. Wow, look at this one. Wow, you can kind of you can kind of see it down here too. This stuff.
And you can see the line pattern, and it was block. It was going block, and in the expansion over to the right side of that, you can see the cross line. Oh my gosh! So let's hear.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, Jamie, I just want to say, as she says, most trees are not that old here in the U.S. They're not.
No.
This piece here was like very dome shaped, pumpkin shaped. There was a bunch of those.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what this one is. This one, I guess, just cooked.
Look to the left. I mean, you see the 1, 2, 3 terrace in that? It's like levels. One,
yeah.
two.
Okay. That's what it is. That's what the picture is. Yeah. It's these 3, like, yep. Right here. Crazy.
And then that's scorched out there at the bottom where it's
coming
down.
Scorched out. Yeah.
Floating. Heat temperatures just going off the chain. Oh my goodness.
Now look at the afro on this poodle. But yeah. There's from a distance. Yep. And okay, this is the one spot we found some the good old fashioned feather and wedge. Yeah.
Yep. I've seen so many things like that, and it really confuses you. Okay, it's boreholes, but and some could be, but I've seen so many.
Correct.
That has transitioned with brick and then into stone. It has these same lines. It's just left, especially places like this. It's just left over.
Yeah.
They weren't coring anything around here. This is on Indian land. This is just, even if they put this right here together, it was just laying around.
That's right. And that's like you just said. That's not to say that they can't. They definitely do feather and wedge. We get it. I get it. But I have done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos all over the place. And I have seen ones where this piece in between the feather lines is a brick. Period. I've seen it over and over and over. It's so long ago. I mean, it's just not. It's mortar lines most of the time. But they do. I mean, it's not to say that they don't do feather and wedge. They do. But the overwhelming majority of the time, it's not, because we've seen a lot of places like giant spillways that were supposedly built in the early 1800s, and there's the logistics of building it, period, just don't work. So they certainly weren't feather and wedging car-sized blocks to build a spillway. So there's that, and there's those feather and wedge up over here. And there's that one section of that concrete looking material.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were studying hard on that, trying to figure out if it was recent.
Definitely anomalous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty overwhelming location.
It is. It's a huge area too.
Huge. Yeah, I mean, it just went on and on and on and on and on and on. You could spend days and days. I'd love to go camping for a week there. Look at this, another fondue-looking, cooked-out section right here.
Very viscous.
Brick fondue. It's Bridget's son up there.
Yeah, he's crawling all over the place.
Yeah, he was. It's funny because I would just look up and he'd be up there. He'd be climbing up something else. I'm like, oh my gosh, is there? How did he get up there? How's he going to get down?
More than one time. Yeah, more than one time when I looked over and was like, how the hell did you get up there?
Yeah.
He made it down every time. But yeah, this is a good one. This is a structure all day long, my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. Almost a domey shape up there.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of like the Sphinx, the way the shape is, you know, the long body.
This one we could almost see an archway here, right here.
Yep.
Yes.
100%.
Right here. Yeah. Something going on there. And all right, we're getting to the end here. This is the the top peak we went to. I don't know if anyone came up here with me. I think maybe David the Rock Climber was up here with me. But very dome shaped up here too. This was way up high. This is the road way down here. Way down here.
I think this
In fact,
spot
when we were on our way, when we were coming here, we could see this ledge up here.
That's what I was going to say. It's about 1,500 or 1,600 feet above sea level, this spot.
Yeah. Way up. We could see this ridge all the way. We were like...
It almost looks like melted steps right there going down.
Yeah, it does.
But here you can see it looks like it was up, horizontal, like completely up, but it slid down off to the left. Like it's sliding and then it's solidified and stuff.
Yeah, back into the left here. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, back into the left.
And right here, I hope I have a clearer picture of it. It's pretty blocky right here. Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more damage than the first spot that we were at, as far as those blocks.
Yeah. Blocks and lines. Period. I mean, I don't even know how you could argue it.
I don't either.
I got a kitten using my leg as a scratching post.
I mean, you have to at least mention this, no matter what you're researching. there's no explanation with the narratives they give us. No explanation at all.
Right, because their narratives go out the window once you realize the Earth's flat. Okay, geology goes out the window. Molten core goes out the window. Volcanoes go out the window, because volcanoes, if you still believe in those, then you're still on a ball. There's no molten core. There's no space. There's no millions of years. What is this stuff? So they give you alternatives. We don't want you to look at the melt. So we're going to say, oh, it's a giant tree stump, or it's a sleeping giant. It must be one of those. So you don't go down the melt road.
Right.
But once you realize those narratives don't work, you can't make the giant trees and the sleeping giants work in the scheme of things that have taken place. It just does not add up. It doesn't make sense. The only thing that makes sense is that these are melted buildings. Mountains are melted buildings, period.
Right. And that's not to say that, because it had everything in it. There was wood beams, there was trees, there was iron, metals, there was everything mixed in the melt.
Glass.
The base of it are huge buildings.
Yes.
Yep.
Was it created this way originally, or was it? I can't tell you that. All I can tell you is the evidence. The evidence speaks for itself.
Be blocky here too.
We come back to the question: what is natural? Because the rivers are not natural. And if you look up rivers in electronics, they do use that word in electronics. Rivers.
Yes.
No.
And I'm finding debris everywhere here in Oxford and the surrounding areas for evidence of these covered rivers, streams, tributaries, whatever you want to call them. They were covered and deliberately channeled. And yeah, so I mean, even rivers as big as like the Schuylkill River, that in Philadelphia.
I got some pics of us down there on that evidence, Jen. You want me to say
Yeah,
some of that?
absolutely. We should bring it up if it's okay with Mark. Sure.
I just want to show everybody's channel. Can y'all see that?
Oh, right on.
Thank you.
Okay, this is Jen's channel. So if, like I said, many people here do know of everybody here, but if you haven't, definitely give a sub to each one of these channels. Everybody here has been out. Now, Dean, of course, he's just started the channel. So, hey, brother, you need to put some stuff on your channel.
Oh, I know. I've been a little busy. I've been busy on other people's channels.
I know. I'm just kidding, man. He's been with Spartan on this channel doing lives many hours for many years. So give him in. This is Kurtis's channel here.
Thank you.
Tons of boots on the ground. But just there's so many people doing this, and it takes a lot of time. And just to do what y'all do, and but it's spreading, and so I really do appreciate all you guys here. So
Yeah.
We appreciate you, Mark. We
appreciate you, Mark.
From the start as well, Brian. The amount of hours, inspiration that you've made for everybody, it's wonderful, man.
Yeah, definitely one of my biggest
well, thank you.
influences to do boots on the ground for sure.
You know, I've covered a lot of topics over the years. I really take a lot of time and care in the research that I do. And when I got to the melt, I was really taken back. But yet at the same time, it was like, this makes so many things make sense. You know, the giant megalithic stones that we see that look like they've been melted and molded into place, all these different sites. Meltology for me just ties everything together completely. It's that missing piece of the puzzle that ties it all together. And when once you hit the melt, it's like there's nothing like it in the world. It's exhilarating. It's really kept my focus for quite some time, more than any other topic that I've ever covered. And I've seen a lot of people, come in and have a lot of stuff to say about it and our research and everything. But we still go strong and we still stay focused on the truth. And this is where the truth has led us to. It has led us straight to the melt. And there's a lot of people out there who do really, really good research, who see the same things that we see. It doesn't take, rocket science to get this. It's obvious. It's apparent once you understand what you're looking at and you can see it, and you have to use your discernment to understand what new stuff looks like and what this old melted old world stuff looks like, including the debris that we see around the rivers and everything. And this is right along a little stream tributary in Oxford here, where it's just, melted brick everywhere on the side of it. Between two strip malls, there's a little tiny waterway. And, to the untrained eye, it would seem like a natural stream of some sort, but it's not. You can see all the debris, the pieces of the cover that was over it and everything. All melted out, melted down, chunks that are still together, with an L shape and all this brick everywhere.
Absolutely everywhere.
Yeah.
This piece right here, real fast, when I was in Charleston, West Virginia, this was on my way home from work. This is, I believe, part of an old world renditioning that's in the public square. This is in the downtown part where all the suits and ties walk around. But here's a piece of old world on display, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're putting it right in your face.
I found something similar to that right there in the backyard of somebody's house. Remember that, Kurtis, in Philly?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
We started walking right around it.
This is back here in Oxford.
Yeah, this is like some asphalty looking stuff that was going down the slope into this little creek right here. Okay, now I'm pretty sure they didn't parking lot the asphalt all the way to the edge and over the side there. Okay, there's that. Secondly, when you stuck your camera up under that curl of that asphalt, like a wave, it looked like a wave of it, there was brick all up under there.
Definitely everywhere.
Yeah,
really,
and this is
the easiest
down
place
in
to
the
find
creek.
it is near water, near bridges, near railroad tracks.
Yep, there's the brick under the asphalt there. If you can go back one picture, Dean, and zoom in a little, maybe. One picture.
It's not going to let me zoom.
Oh, okay, don't worry about it. It's all good. This is in Heflin. No, this is in Heflin. No, and here you can see chunks of what was on the side walls of this, the bank of this tributary. It was all built out. This is not natural. Okay, these are just chunks that are left over from the event itself. Like I said, they don't come by and clean any of this shit up. They don't even touch it. It's like they don't want to touch any of it. It seems to always be just left how it was. Again, these are, in my opinion, chunks of the original culvert and cover that was there.
Mm-hmm. And even in places where they just threw all this junk in there. Well, all the junk they threw in there was from the old world most of the time. If they're doing it for actual erosion or something, or on the sides of the river banks or whatever, they just throw the old melted stuff there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well, we went from one end of the river to one end of the stream to the other, and also in Oxford from one end all the way to the other that we could find, and it was the same debris throughout, like the same consistency in this area in Heflin and this area in Oxford right here was the same exact debris, which tells me it was the same material that these two different little tributaries were made out of.
Go back to that other one if you can. Can you go back one, Dean?
Right here?
I don't know where it went now.
I'll be right back, guys.
We're in the water.
Yeah, just go ahead. It's fine. These are all great.
These are all right around here, Mark.
That one, I think it's one forward or backwards from that one. Yeah. You had it, man. You had it. It's like the block with the red. It's like transitions, or it's in the back of that right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, because that's going from
into that wall, Jen,
a straight wall right into what looks like a janky rock sedimentary layer, but it's just piece of the wall, the rest of the wall, that wall right there.
Yeah, you're down here.
Yep. That's it.
That's nice.
But anyway, more features. Oh, this is that piece that we found down in the creek.
Yep, this was down in there. What do you think of that, Mark? We brought that home with us.
Was that heavy?
Oh, yeah.
That weighs about 100 pounds.
The top looks burnt. Yeah. Wow.
I think it's part of either a pedestal for like a type of light fixture. The part that's sitting on the ground is, I think, the top part. Because when you flip it over and look at the bottom side of it, it has what looks like to be some type of industrial adhesive melted things on there. You know what I mean? Like there's about 5 different spots that looks like it would have something sitting on it. It could have been like a light post kind of thing, some kind of pole going up through it, maybe wires. I don't know.
Where'd you put that?
Heat damage. This is all melt right here.
This is in Heflin.
Where did you put it at your house?
It's out back on my patio with all my other bricks. We're going to build a whole Meltology lab out there. We're going to build one where we can have our stuff on display and everything and look at it, clean it off and everything. Because right now, my patio out back is just crazy.
But anyway, how much time we got, Mark?
Oh, go ahead, man.
Okay.
Yeah. No rush. No rush.
I'll just roll until you give me the high sign. Man.
Maybe about another 15 minutes or so, 20. This is all still in Heflin right here?
Let's see.
I'm going to go to the next picture, Dean. Let me see.
No, this is different. This is
okay. Nakalula Falls.
Nakalula?
Nakalula Falls. I keep saying Nakalusa.
That place is awesome.
Nakalula translates to red brick melted falls. Does that look like a footprint? Remember, I stuck my foot in there?
Right.
It was kind of like the shape of a foot in a way.
Yeah. There's your foot.
Yeah.
Yep, it is a huge debris field.
Yeah.
This whole place.
All of this through here is just melt wave, melt flow. All of this is just the top flowing.
The word mountain has no standardized geological meaning. Don't believe me? Look it up. A mountain is a description of something.
Yeah, a mountain of bricks.
That's right. Melted bricks.
Got terracing. All of this.
Nakalula Falls is not far from the area we were at with Mark. And as you can see, it's extreme melt in these locations. Not a lot of transitioning going on. It's already transitioned.
Yeah.
You can see the brick right there.
That piece, I think, is from Heflin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like almost Pebble Creek-ish right there.
Yeah. You can see the transitioning of it.
Mark, I got to take you down the Heflin to see this little stream river thing here where we're at. It was covered. The cover is still there. It collapsed in on itself in the stream. They have a baseball field and all this other batting cages all around it. They have not even cleaned this thing up or nothing. They just left it all there. I couldn't even believe it. There's brick everywhere throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, look at all that.
Yep, it's a descriptive adjective, Jamie. Correct.
There's some kind of a molding. See this straight edge on this is a lip right here. And then this all pebble created out up here. But the texturing of this compared to this looks like this is a farther expansion of this right here. It looks like down here it's going Pebble Creek, but this one blown out all the way over here. It's kind of overlapping over here where this crease is still apparent right here. Just laying all over, like Jen said.
Yeah, so this is a stream. It's not very wide at all. We were able to walk across this thing, no problem. And this is what it looks like on either side. Literally, it's crazy.
Wow.
Look at it, Mark.
Yeah.
Here's your batting cages.
Cover.
Probably goes deep in the woods.
It does go back. It does go back here into this is all bamboo. This is a thick bamboo grove back here.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because you got a water source right here. This is all swampy out here. I know it is.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Rick.
Sorry about that.
It's everywhere.
Just chunks.
I mean, odds are anywhere you're going to find bricks. Period.
Yeah.
In the middle of the woods, creeks, rivers, it doesn't matter. They're going to be there. That should be a big red flag. To anybody.
Okay, so I want to talk. Oh, go ahead, Mark. I didn't mean to step on you there.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm done. Go ahead.
So this section here is the other end of the same little stream that we're at in Heflin, except we're at the other end of it. And up there on the grass in front of me on the other side is the debris pile of the cover that they removed out of the water there in front of me because they had put in, I don't know what these things are, these big cylindrical metal tube things for drainage, I guess. So they had to remove the part of the cover that was still in the water. This is the cover here, the debris pile of it that they took out, but they left it there. They didn't do anything with this cover, but leave it there where they put it. It's like they're literally afraid to touch this stuff. It's funny. But yeah, this is more pieces of it.
Right down here is where we found that lamppost piece.
Yeah, this is right where we found that lamp post looking thing. That would be the things that they put in for drainage. That's modern, but the stuff they had to take out to put that in is that stuff up on the grass, which is that, and that is the cover. This whole thing was covered. It was built out. All the waterways, in my opinion, like all mountains are buildings, all waterways are not natural. Not natural.
There's the
quote me on that.
Right here is where we found that piece.
Yes. And I will go even one step further and say there was no beaches. There was no beaches before the X Factor event.
Dino, go back to that column. Look at this thing they found.
Hold on,
It
Kurt.
was the other way. Yeah, back.
Oh, fuck. Hold on.
I agree with you, Jen. There was no beaches before.
Oh, starts with the F-bomb mark.
Oh, no, you're good, man. You're good.
Where'd it go?
You can have at
That's
least 5
all right,
or
you know.
6 PG-13. So.
That column piece is so cool.
It is. It's the coolest thing ever.
I don't know. It's in here somewhere.
There's an L shape.
I don't know where we're at now.
See the arrows on either side of your picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just click on the arrows on either side of your picture, it'll keep you in line with what you're looking at and clicking on, I guess.
All right. Okay. Here we go.
I didn't mean to screw up your flow there.
Oh, that's all good. My flow's always screwed up. Mark will tell you that.
Hey, mine
But
too.
anyway, yeah, we'll get back to that. We'll find her sometime. Oh, it was around here somewhere. Fuck it. Or I don't know.
No natural coastlines. I don't think so. Nope.
But anyway, I'm going to back out of here, Mark.
Well,
Go.
Why is this? Get rid of this.
Mm-mm.
All right. Nice, Dean. Appreciate it. Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
good stuff, Tina.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good.
I saw some of the. I think y'all had one, or Jen, you had a video of that or two of that area.
Yes.
I think, yeah. What part of Heflin was that? Like once you get off the interstate?
Okay, once you get off the interstate and go into Heflin, you know where the Jax is right there? There's a Jax.
No.
Okay, so just up a little from the Jax, you're going to make a right down one of those side streets. It'll take you to this baseball field and everything.
Okay.
There's actually a brick cemetery right next to it up on the hill, all brick cemetery. Okay, you got to see it, Mark. But right there, down there where the baseball field is, there's this little creek that runs, and that's it right there. How I found it was I was coming back from my friend's house, and I always, make a right at her stop sign to go back out to that main road to get back on the highway. So instead, this one day, I was just like, oh, I think I'm going to go down to the next stop sign and see what I see, And I was already talking about these streams and rivers being covered. And, of course, at that point, once I have a hypothesis and a theory and everything, I'm looking for evidence of that. I wasn't really looking this day for evidence. I just decided to go one stop sign down than I normally do. I've never gone down to the next stop sign. It's still going to take me out to the same place, right? So that day I did. I went down to the next stop sign, and lo and behold, right there was the freaking cover all busted up on itself right there in the stream. I almost lost it. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. It was like the truth led me there. You know what I mean? It's like when you're in line with truth, it flows to you, you flow with it. That's how the truth works. And when you need the evidence, it comes to you, and I found it, and I wasn't even looking for it. That's the amazing thing. But yeah.
Every time I go over like bridges or just a little causeway, whatever, anywhere, I'm always looking down to the right or left. And I was like, I want to go in that creek, or I'll see something. I'm like, oh my God, look at that. And then I'll forget where it's at. And because most of the time you can go in any creek or waterway, by a dam, whatever. And you just got to find somewhere to park, really, and get down there.
What's great about this little area is that there's a parking lot right there at it. It runs right between a baseball field and a batting cage practice thing or whatever.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, actually.
Yeah, it's right there. And you got to follow it all the way up to the other end to where the cemetery is, up the next stop sign. And the cemetery will blow your mind too when you're there, because in that cemetery, you can see evidence for the brick going cinder block, the transitioning of brick into cinder. So that's also very interesting as well. These brick cemeteries and the transitioning that you can see there.
The cemeteries are crazy. I didn't start looking at those until I saw the melt, and then you go to the cemeteries and you see the foundations and all the foundation, no matter how much they could have added as far as the obelisk and stuff. Just it's like a trash zone almost from the old world. But all the foundation is from the old world, and then they just started burying people there.
Yes.
Recently.
Yes.
It's just another cover up, just like golf courses and everything else. And but all you gotta do is go there and look at the foundation, and you're seeing the same things that we're showing here. So that was there before also.
Have you been to Hillside Cemetery in Oxford? I mean, excuse me, in Anniston?
Yes.
10th Street? I think it's on 10th Street.
Yeah, I have. I think I did one video on it.
Really janky stuff going on there. And they have not done anything to that cemetery. It seems like they left it just how it happened after the event.
Yeah. There's a lot of transitioning there. Here's that shot, Kurtis, of where I was picking that tree up.
Right.
In your video, that's that same spot. Amazing. And then this is that picture, the same what you were showing. I took that shot 4 years ago.
Wow.
And that dome, I love the dome.
Pumpkin.
Cherokee Rock Village. I call it a dome. And just the scope of it there is just pretty incredible. So glad.
Can you go back to that dome real quick, Mark?
Yeah.
Just real quick. Have you ever seen you put a marshmallow in a microwave and expand it and then turn the microwave off and how it implodes back into itself?
Yeah.
It'll come back into itself. That's what I'm seeing right here. We got this expansion, but we got this. It's got this cooling off. It's sinking back into itself. It's got that kind of like that divot in it.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of looks like a pumpkin, I think.
Yeah. It does. I just want to show this picture too. This is from Red Mountain in Birmingham, and it's like a mining facility, back in the late 1800s, early 1900s. But I walk down the trail, and then you just run into this. It's just sticking out of the ground, but there's so many different transitionings here. And what would that be? I mean, that's the first thing everybody should ask. What is that? Why is it put together like that? And it just wasn't put together like that. It just changed. And
the brick down the bottom there on the right.
Yeah.
Center right. Bottom.
It's just a blob of mess.
Brick jambalaya.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Trying to get back. Well, I was trying to get back to all of us here, and that's just me. I don't know.
There you go.
I just say that. Anyway, guys, I guess we'll wrap it up. Everybody's channels in the description box, guys, and so sub their channels, please. And it was really great to get back with y'all, Dean, Jennifer, and Kurtis, and not especially, I'm not, but great to be on screen with you, Kurtis, for the first time after all these years, basically.
Yeah.
And
thank you so much. Thank you.
Just another thanks for y'all to come out for the meetup.
Well, thank you, Mark, for having it. We had a lot of fun. Thank you. Thank you for having us on tonight as well. This is great.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree.
Definitely.
Ditto.
Definitely. Thank y'all. And if y'all would, I'm going to end this, but if you want to stick around for about 5 minutes, if you can, you can't. But thanks everybody for being here. Appreciate it. And we will all see you on the next live stream. Anything else y'all want to say before I shut out on this?
I have something to say.
Yeah. What was that, Dean?
Rick Love, One Love.
Yeah. There you go.
I was just going to say the only thing that evil needs to prevail is for good men and women to stand by and do nothing. So let it not be said that we stood by and did nothing. Love you guys. We are out of here.
Out of here. Peace within, everybody. See ya.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.